Hey everyone, we're going to do a crappie jig today. I was making these for a friend of mine, and I figured I'd put it on video since I never did this pattern before uh, on channel. And it is kind of a new pattern, basically a variation on something old that I did, but it's a material that I haven't used in a long time, and I've never had on my channel. And thanks for this goes out to my friend John. He'll know who it is as soon as he sees the material. And it's this kiptail, otherwise known as calf's tail. It's short, it has some kinks to it. This one's really nice because the hairs are longer, but generally they're much shorter than this even. But that's what we're going to use. I got away from it because I like the other things better. I like the other materials better. And just stopped using it. But now, thanks to him, he kind of talked me into using them again, and I'm glad he did. So, John, thanks. So we're going to start here. What we have in the vise is a 1/16 ounce Do It Freestyle jig with a size 4 Victory 11-149 sickle style hook. And we're going to use some white 140 denier flat wax nylon for our base. And we get that started. Gotta find my scissors. And we're gonna work that. Doesn't matter, it's 140. We'll get it won't build up too much, so if you have to go over top of something, it's no big deal. But we're gonna wrap right down a little bit past the hook point, like right in between the hook point and the barb is really good. And this is real easy to do. The color on this is hot pink. We're using fluorescent pink kiptail and some medium pearl chenille in the pearl color. It's a pattern I call Daydream. And I know people say, well, why don't you just call it pink and white? It's because I do other pink and white too in crappie jigs. So by having little names like that, it helps me keep track of everything. I know saying Daydream, I know exactly what it is, and it's the hot pink head and the pearl chenille rather than just plain white chenille. So we're going to take our kiptail here, and I want that to go about an inch and a quarter or so beyond the back of the hook, and I'll find where that is, and I'm trimming it off. And it's just like bucktail with this stuff. I'm going to put it all the way up to the head. That way I know I got it nice and secure. It's a little slippier than any other material that, I normally use. And originally this was tied with pink marabou. But as I said, I got away from this kiptail, and my friend John asked me, why haven't you used that? And to tell you the truth, I couldn't come up with an answer for him. And I thought, maybe I ought to start using that again, because he reminded me how well it works with these crappie jigs. So, as I said, thanks to John for having me use this again, talking me into it. Now, kiptail's in. We're going to take this pearl chenille. You can substitute cactus chenille as well for the pearl. There's just a slight difference, not much of a difference at all, to be honest with you. Basically the same stuff, I believe. And I like to double wrap this when I get, just like all my other crappie jigs, I like to have a little bit of a taper to it when we get to the head. I just think it's more natural. That minnow shape, that uh, heavier head, and then it tapers down to a tail. I mean, this is real simple. I don't add any flash to this simply because this pearl chenille has more than enough for this smaller crappie jig. Sometimes I like using the flash. If you want to, by all means, what I would use is the pink pearl polar chenille, or polar flash. That's what I think would go good with this. Look at this, I messed this up already. I missed a spot where I wanted an extra wrap and I didn't do it. That happens on some of these easier ones. You get a little ahead of yourself. Right there. Oh, best to catch it now rather than whip finish it and everything else and take it out and you find out it's a little different than what you wanted it. Yeah, now it's looking better. Trap it. Make a wrap in front. And we'll trim it off. Easy peasy. Said there was nothing to this really. I just was into making them and I thought I'll put it out there because I didn't have any of these with the kiptail in. Cinch. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's good. And our loom water-based head cement. I'll show you what we have. That is the Daydream kiptail, pearl chenille, and whatever head you choose to use. Real simple, really easy, but really effective. And like I said, John, I should have used this kiptail. I should have kept using it instead of going away from it. But there you have it. Nice and easy. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.